Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turneth not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he might die. I'm asking you a question. He shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. That's right. Every time I come on here and I warn y'all, I'm continually delivering my soul. When a righteous man doeth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block. I didn't do it. He said, when I do it, because baby, they're coming.
Warn them from me.
Before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sins, and his righteousness which he has done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thy hand, not my hand. Greeting our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. Family, as always, grab that King James. But first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family, Israel. But that being said, family, we love you guys. We love you guys. We give all praise to the Most High Living God of Israel. He is our King. He is our Savior. There's none like him. He is the creator of all things. And we just give him all the praise and all the glory and all the honor goes to him alone. All praise, all praise. Now, family, I think I named this one right here or something like, when evil comes, our God is not among us. All right? Now, we have to look at the contents of the writing now, okay? Because, and look where it's at. Okay? But even though we are in evil times now, our God is with us. Huh? Our God is with us. Why? Because he is bringing us out of this evil that he has placed us in. All praise. So I want you guys to understand that now, okay? Understand where we are here in the text, and it is true, and understand where we are now, okay? Either you're going in or you're coming out. We're coming out. Giving all praise to the Most High Living God. Now that being said, let's go forward to our teaching. We're coming from the book of Deuteronomy chapter 31. Now let's read right here in verse 16. Now because Israel here, Moses finna go off the scene, and the Most High is telling Moses, soon as you die, Moses, they're gonna go over there and they're gonna start doing wrong, and I'm gonna have to leave them. I'm going to punish them and then come back and rescue them, because that's how he does it. Now look what he says. And 16 says, and the Lord said unto Moses, behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers. Meaning, okay, Moses, you're going to die. And this people will rise up and go a horn after the gods of the strangers of the land, whether they go to be among them and will forsake me. See that? See that? Do you see it? That's what happened when you forsake the Most High Living God of Israel. And just because you hadn't gotten it yet, don't mean that you're not going to get it, because he's long suffering when we his people. But can you imagine? I know some of y'all can. The atrocities that our ancestors have went through, and some of the atrocities that we're going through now. Because you don't get the same treatment that the opposite color of you get. They get treated better than you. And they can lie on you, and you catch them in a lie, and the company will side with them. Because why? You're still up on the punishment. But let us keep on going. And break my covenant, see that? Which I had made with them. Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake what? Them. And I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evils and troubles shall befall them, so that they will say in that day, are not these evils upon us, because of our God is not with us? Yeah. That's why they took our ancestors' babies and fed them to the alligators.
Wake up.
That's why they took some of our ancestors and put them on spits and cooked them. They used to eat us as a delicacy. They did. Even now, they want this. They want this. They use this in computers. Yeah. They use your blood for their disposal to make them look young. Yeah. But they know how important you are, but you don't. You want to take all of this out of your skin, all that beautiful you out of your skin, because they have tricked you. They have made you think that it's worthless. So you find a way to take it out, to try to fit in with them. And even when they he and ha with you, they don't give a damn about you. They don't. Because they look at you as they know what you are. You are a Negro. But you forget who you are and you say, I want to be like them. You do. But it's right in the pages. While all this happened to our ancestors and this is upon us, is because our God is not with us. Look what he says, and I will surely hide my face in that day from all the evils which they shall have wrought, in that they are turned unto other gods. Jesus, Yahweh, Queen of Heaven, Mother of Heaven, Allah, Buddha, Shaman, all of them. Ashtar, Astra, whatever name is, A-S-H, whatever, how you pronounce, all of those. But y'all have left the fountain of living water. Don't understand it. And then you figure, well, we still living good. It's because of he's long suffering. It is because of his mercy. But one day you got to pay for that. Just like Jeremiah told them over there in chapter 44, I think verse 20 something. But he said they were saying, well, since we stopped pouring out drink mixes and making cakes for the Queen of Heaven, all of this have come upon us. Jeremiah said, no, it's not because you have stopped. It is because you started. And the Most High God was long suffering. Now it's payday time. And you think because you stopped doing it, that the Queen of Heaven is not helping you. No, he got tired. Now I'm paying you for burning incense to other gods. It's right in the pages. Oh, that there was such a heart in them, that what? They would fear me and keep all my commandments always, that it may be well with them and with their what? With their what? The children. It's past now. Who is telling? They said, tell us. And we're going to do it. When you go home, you're going to do it right now. You're going to teach it to all your children. It's right in the pages. Your father and your mother are the ones that instruct you. Now let's keep on going here. Let's go to Psalms 27. Now watch. But see, like if you people of color don't want to praise the Most High God, one day you will. One day you will, but you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay. You're going to suffer. You're going to suffer loss. Now let's keep on going here now. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 3. Now watch here. The Most High always leaves a road. He leaves a road back. He leaves a road open for you to come back. But will you come back? Will you come back? Ezekiel chapter 3. Let's look at verse 17. He says, Son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the words at my mouth and give them warning from me. Now this is Ezekiel chapter 3. verses 17. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speak to warn that wicked, from his wicked ways, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I require at thy hand. Not my hand. Because I'm showing you the road back. Why won't you hearken? Why won't you listen? See, what he's saying here is that he's telling you, but you won't listen. But if he does not tell you, I'm going to still kill you. But I'm going to tell LD that, LD, you cause that individual to lose their life. That ain't going to be on me. No, it's not. That's going to be on you. If you don't listen to me, that's going to be on you. It's not going to be on me. No, ma'am, and no, sir.
Warn them from me.
Not me. I refuse to let that be on me. That's why I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on warning you and keep on telling you. You need to change your direction. You need to change your course. Because the course that you are on, you're headed for destruction. But let's keep on going here. Let's see what 19 says now. Let's see, because we're going to go on down to verse 21. 19 says, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turneth not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he might die. I'm asking you a question. He shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. That's right. Every time I come on here and I warn y'all, I'm continually delivering my soul. Sure live. Again.
Isaiah 28:9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breasts. Them that's rejecting the word of the Most High, turning their heads from he who the Most High has chosen to teach and bring understanding of his doctrine. Them who are those who are thinking they can teach themselves, saying and shouting, verse 10, for precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. So we have Isaiah talking about he who is chosen to teach and bring understanding, and them who are saying we can do this on our own, for precept must be upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Them are those who are not called. So how could the Most High make his ways known unto them, for understanding his word, when they are taking it upon themselves, that this is something they can do on their own, by turning their heads, refusing to hear or learn because they are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breasts?
Warn them from me.
They don't want it, and they don't want to hear it. Telling themselves and others, precept must be upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little, to understanding the word of the Most High, when prophet Isaiah is saying this is not true. The Most High uses one man, and they won't hear what he has to say. Stay with us, and we're going to continue to show you and prove to you this is exactly what is going on today, and exactly what the Most High is saying through Isaiah. And we are going to show you how dangerous the Most High is against those rising up against his word, and how he does things by using he, the one man he chooses to represent him in each dispensation of time.
Again, my servant, when a righteous man doeth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block. I didn't do it. He said, when I do it, because baby, they're coming.
This is the conclusion of the dangers of precept upon precept as told by prophet Isaiah. Family, we want you to take into consideration from the first short to the sixth short, which is the last short here. We've shown you who them are, who Isaiah is addressing. So we're going to focus on the latter part of Isaiah chapter 28:12. To whom he said, This is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing. Yet they would not hear. Y'all see it now, family. The chosen one said to them, This is the way. Yet they would not hear. You should now understand who they are, who Isaiah speaks of. Verse 13 proves exactly who prophet Isaiah is speaking about, and he reveals their judgment, saying in verse 13, But the word of the Lord was unto them precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, and there a little. And why is that, Isaiah? That they might go and fall backward and be broken and snared and taken. Them, they, and those didn't want to hear what Isaiah said, and we see here in verse 14, they were rejecting the word of the Lord, which is more proof that one must be taught by he who the Most High chooses from among his brethren. What knowledge is Isaiah teaching, and what doctrine is he trying to get them to understand? The word of the Most High God. Family, Isaiah didn't speak to strangers. He spoke to the scornful men that ruled among our own people in Jerusalem, those who mocked, debated, and twisted the word of the Most High instead of fearing it. Isaiah cries out again to them, saying in verse 14, Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Family, there is nothing new under the sun. The scornful are those who laugh at correction, who reject the chosen teacher, who lean on precepts without understanding the spirit of the word. Scornful hearts breed deaf ears. And the Most High said because of that, they might go and fall backward and be broken and snared and taken. They can't even see and don't even know they are being set up by the Most High. Those saying and shouting, precept must be upon precept, are being set up by the Most High, that they might go and fall backward and be broken and snared and taken. Family, let this sink in. Those shouting precept upon precept without obedience are not walking in wisdom. They're walking right into judgment. The scornful spirit cannot be taught, cannot be corrected, and cannot be saved unless they humble themselves before Yah's true word. So let us not be scornful. Let us be fearful, obedient, and ready to hear when the Most High speaks through his chosen. Because the scornful may mock the messenger, but they cannot escape the message. We here at the high priest over the whole house of Israel hope this brings some clarity and fear to those who are seeking truth, because we can see here, the Most High is nothing to be played with. He is terrible. Shalom, family.
This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall.
Warn them from me.
Wake up.
Before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sins, and his righteousness which he has done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thy hand, not my hand. See, because you think just I'm Hebrew, and he gave us 2 tablets, statutes, and judgments. That's what we should turn back to. But look what he says, then. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doeth not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned. Also thou hast delivered thy soul. See that? That's what I'm doing. To all y'all that are listening to me, that is taking heed to what I'm telling you. Y'all gonna be saved, and I am too. Y'all see that? Don't think just because I'm the high priest, he's excluded. No, I'm not. The law was given to me, for me and my house, and to give to y'all. But here's the thing, you can't make nobody grown do nothing. You can't. So what you do? You keep on doing what the Most High told you to do. And however it falls out, later falls out that way. Because like I said, I'm not going to stop warning. I'm going to keep on coming before you guys every week. We're going to do it here because the production team, they are as sincere as I am. High priest, bring it to us, and we're gonna make sure that it gets out there. We are the production team, and we're gonna make sure that we're doing what the Most High God has called you to do. See, they are my helpers. The chosen one that he chose to help. But look what he says here. And the hand of the Lord was there upon me, and he said unto me, arise, go forth into the plain, and I will what? There talk with you. But everybody's God is talking to me. The Most High told me to tell you. That I don't understand. And I keep saying it over and over. Just because a person can articulate their voice and sound like a motivational speaker, and they can put the words in the right phrases to make a complete sentence sound valid or to sound good to you, then you gravitate to it. Oh, that's the truth. No, listen, the Most High said, my ways are not your ways. That's the way you think. That's not the way he thinks. He always get the one that you least expect. He could have very easily got Aaron. Aaron was the oldest boy, and Aaron didn't have a speech impediment either. Moses did. But who would y'all would have chose if Moses had a stuttering and he had an impediment in his speech, and you had told someone to deliver a message? Moses got all these difficulties, and then here's one over here that speaks fluently. Who would you choose? You would choose the one that don't. No, Pharaoh. You wouldn't choose that. You would choose the one that says, Pharaoh, the God of the Hebrews, said, let my people go. That's who you would have chose. And you know what? You would be wrong. You'd be choosing the wrong one, because his ways are not your ways. Somebody out there is going to get exactly what I'm saying. And when you do, come in and say, high priest, I got it. I know exactly what you're saying, because it's already written, and it's already written in stone, and it will never change. He says, I don't judge by what the outward appearance, but I judge by the heart. Until next time, we here at the high priest of the whole house of Israel, we in the Most High, fantastic team that he chose. We say, family, we love you and we mean it.
You've been lied to, thinking Jesus came for you. Bled, died on a cross just to save you. And you've been made a fool, thinking you can speak it, confessing with your mouth Jesus Christ and believe it.
Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High, God of Israel.